everybody. Um, my name is Nachele. I'm coming, to give a video. This is my first video, and I basically, I wanted to talk about lupus and how being vegan really helped me to stay in remission. Give or take a couple pain and aches sometimes, but for the most part, I stay in remission. And a lot of people don't know, I got lupus when I'm 2010, so I was 16. And, it was kind of a shocker because I was like, lupus, like, how can I have something I've never even heard of? Dr. Eid, I am saying his name on here
because he is one of the best doctors on this planet, according to me. He walked in the room, he read my file, of course, but he was like, it's lupus. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I'm one of those people where, like, I kind of take it for what it is, especially when you don't know specific what something is. You kind of don't really know how to react, It's something new to your life, yeah. You're missing these different things going on that's never happened to you before, and then, you're still alive. All praise to the Most High, You can't be down and stuff. And then, a big part of my healing was my support system as well. So, went to college in Texas and came back to Arizona, and I was super sick. My doctor didn't want me to leave, but then I left for school again, and I've already had lupus nephritis, but I still had, when I got diagnosed with lupus, I still had 90% function of my kidneys. I was not, in dialysis or anything at that time, but a lot of stress came in the factor I wasn't drinking water. Like, I worked full time and went to school full time. So, like, when I wasn't at school, I was at work, and I worked at Walmart. So, like, that you get breaks or whatever, but like when you're on that floor,
you're not just drinking water. You're not drinking, and that's what kind of messed me up.
I was basically dehydrating myself, but because of all the medications I was on, I wasn't noticing, and that's what basically like took my kidney, because I wasn't basically drinking right. I wasn't even drinking enough for a regular person, let alone somebody with lupus nephritis. It was crazy. I swole up. I weighed like 210, and it was really hard. I had so much fluid in my stomach, like it was leaking, almost like a pregnant woman's boob when she's, or my stomach was leaking, like the pores were opening that bad. I would have to wake up like 10 minutes early, or to get up out the bed. Then I had to wake up an hour earlier than that, just so I can have the fluid come back down. It was crazy, but that's when they told me. I had a bad doctor, at that time. I wasn't noticing. He wasn't really giving me the treatment I needed, and that's how it ended up happening like that, because he was just giving me Lasix, which Lasix is a water pill. So my kidney's not working, and it's trying to filter out this water, pumping me with this water pill, and it's not releasing because my kidneys wasn't functioning. And so I had to go on dialysis, which made me move back to Arizona. My mom was like, no, you're not having a transplant in Texas. You don't have your support system there. It's not necessary. So I moved back to Arizona to I went to the Mayo Clinic, and got it done. But I still wasn't vegan at this time, so it was really hard switching my diet. I was very tired from all the dialysis. I did hemodialysis first, and they were like, are you gonna get a fistula? And I'm like, nope, I'm getting a transplant. Like, you have, sometimes you gotta believe, and you gotta pray, and you gotta make sure, like, when you say something, you have to mean it. You can't just you can't just be like, yeah, you're saying it out loud, but you're not having faith, because faith without work is dead. Without work is dead. You can't really depend on just saying stuff and thinking it's going to happen. So I ended up getting a transplant, but I was on hemodialysis, and then I did PD dialysis, which is peritoneal dialysis, and it's basically where you have a tube connected to your stomach, and you do your dialysis at home, so you don't have to be stuck at those facilities all the time. It was very awkward being at those facilities, because usually I was the youngest person in there, and they're always looking at me like, what the heck, like they're curious because there's a lot of elderlies in there, and they're like, what is her story, like, why is she here? She looks completely healthy. That's one thing about I hate about having lupus, is that it is an invisible illness. So like people are like, what the heck, but um yeah, so I didn't really have any problems after I did the transplant. My mom gave it to me. It was a perfect match, all praises, because they say that most time parents are not even a match. Usually siblings are, but not parents. And she was a perfect match. Same blood type, same everything. So having a living donor, having somebody I care about do it, it just was like very warming, touching. I mean, that's not even something I wouldn't want her to do, but that's not something she would even think twice about, So it was good that I got a living donor that allows your kidney to last longer. But it was, I think it was like almost a year later after I got my transplant, post kidney transplant. I woke up one day, I was like, I'm gonna be vegan. So my last meal before I went vegan was Whataburger. I don't know why it was Whataburger, but I used to work at Planet Fitness, so it was right there, and I ate that, woke up, was vegan. It was very hard at first because it was like, oh, I thought this was vegan, and I was found out it had lactose in it, or it'd be lactose free, but it would have some other type of dairy substance in it, or it would have gelatin, or so it was like getting down to making sure you know exactly what you want to do when it comes to eating, because transitioning like cold cut like that, it was a fun experience but difficult. Let's see, I really changed a lot of my habits. Like I was saving money because like I wouldn't be standing in line like waiting to be checked out, and be like, oh, let me get that candy bar. I'm like, no, well, that ain't vegan. So either carry a fruit with me, or be stuck not with a snack or whatever. So I did save a lot of money. That was a plus. I had more energy. The first thing I noticed, I had more energy. I didn't have any lupus pains. It really helped a lot. And a lot of people be like, oh, you're on a vegan diet. No, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Like some people, yeah, they may do the vegan diet for like a couple weeks, or even a vegan fast, or whatever you want to call it, a raw vegan diet or anything. But when you are vegan, or some people don't even use the word vegan, they use plant-based, that means you change your whole lifestyle. Like I only use vegan makeup products, I only use vegan detergent, I only use vegan soap, vegan, like it's more of an ethical thing when you become vegan all the way. So it's something that you really have to consider, is that what you're willing to do? Because I mean, some people of course are still they may use Dove soap, but they don't eat any animal products. A lot of people they choose not to eat animal because sometimes it's maybe an allergy, or you don't like the way it tastes. Like it's not always because you care about animals. And my reason is, I was like, I want to be vegan. But then when I seen what happens to the animals and the treatment of them, the process it takes to get that little piece of chicken on your plate, it was like, it's not worth it. Actually, it really made me a better cook in general as well. So on my channel, I do want to do recipes as well, even a few mukbangs if I can, because like it made me really understand like how to season correctly, how to portion out certain things, how to make it. This is my puppy, Princess. She doing the most right now. I don't know, she must be tired or something, but it really helped me. I didn't have no more loose weight. I've been in remission since I went vegan, well, since my transplant, but I haven't had no problems with nothing. I had like one little scare when my platelets went down, but I really don't even think that had to do with my lupus.
Because I went to my rheumatologist, which rheumatologists are the ones that handle lupus, and he was like, I don't think it's active.
So like literally me being vegan has helped me stay in remission. I don't have to be tied down to no dialysis machine, and sometimes you have to think about your life as, do you love yourself enough to change this enough, or is that piece of food, no matter if it's meat or whatever you're allergic to, nuts or anything, is it worth your life? Is it worth you being tied down? And I see so many people go through that, and it's like some things you can't control, but then there's other things you can. Sometimes you don't need that glass of wine. That's not something you need in your system, or that cigarette or whatever. Certain things in your lifestyle you may not think may be a big part, but lupus is real, and it's an autoimmune disease. I really didn't touch on what lupus is, but lupus is an overactive immune system. So basically your body is trying to attack everything healthy. So if you are
putting something in your body that's unhealthy, and it's attacking the healthy stuff, you think it's not going to attack the unhealthy stuff as well? Like, it thinks it's helping the body. That's the whole point of, like, lupus is like, hey, I'm helping the body. I am, but it's not understanding, like, it's over helping.
That's like when somebody spends the night at your house, and they want to help you clean up, but like it's irritating you because it's like you don't know where nothing goes, but yet you're trying to help, like, thank you, but no thank you, like, I got it. So that's how lupus is. Like, it thinks it's helping, but it's really not. And that's one thing I really enjoy about being vegan. And then it's like almost being in your own little club, like, no, I'm vegan, sorry, like, oh no, I can't eat that, I'm vegan. But when I first went vegan, my friends used to make so many jokes, but I can cook. And a lot of people, that I cook for, because they were like, you need to make a YouTube channel, or you need to do something because you cook really good, And so now I do have a like Instagram, like, blog type thing going on. So it's called Nosh with Nachele, and I'll leave it down in the description box. And it's really like, it's like you have so much energy. I love it. Like, my lupus is really in control of nothing now. Like, I'm like literally kicking lupus's butt. You just have to, you have to really think about it. I wanted to be vegan, I'm staying vegan now. Granted, like, I did eat meat a couple times in my past because of my lupus. Sometimes because I was like, I'm not gonna take no B12 vitamins, I'm not gonna do none of that, but that would almost hurt me. So I learned that I have to take those supplements. Either I'm gonna take supplements, or you're gonna have to do something else, because you can't just not have no substances of B12, not just from like nutritional yeast or anything. You have to have enough in your system where it can function, because that can cause nerve damage when your B12 gets too low. It also can mess with your platelets and all kind of things you never know in your body. But yeah, I just wanted to come and tell you that how it has actually changed my life. I will be on here, making some videos about why am I having a brain fart? Making videos about why I'm vegan and certain things I eat, certain things I do different now, and let me know, anybody, you can DM me or whatever. I know this is my first video, so you're probably like, DM you for what? Like, are you even gonna make any more videos? But like, yeah, like, let me know, like, if you want to see certain things on my channel. I'm fine with, trying something new, or some type of recipe you want me to try, or anything. I'm down to help. God gives everybody a place in life, and right now I feel like mine is to help people through this. I do have a clothing line, but I did put that on hold right now. It's Legendary Apparel, that is my brand. I did put it on hold for the moment, because I'm still in school. I'm still a college student, and I feel like at this moment that's not my main focus. I need to focus on graduating and focus on something else. So this is free, and this is keeping me busy as well. So this is what I plan on doing. Hope you like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Let me know what I should change. Let me know if there's anything else you think I should add. Let me know if you want to hear my actual, like, my full lupus story. I'm willing to connect with different people that have lupus. I'm currently in Texas, but I will be moving back to Arizona. So hope you like my video. Hope you come back if you watched it. Thank you.